Any questions you have? All right. Who are the people in the wrong path and who are the people in the righteous way? The righteous way is what Allah enjoins upon you so as to receive His blessing, His favor in all your endeavors, in all your efforts. Allah plays a role. Without Him playing a role, you are not going to receive anything as good that you are enjoying today. If at all I am maintaining some semblance of peace or the effort I make gives me some benefit or in my future I believe things will come my way. It is all because Allah's word is there in you. And knowingly or unknowingly, you would listen to the words of Allah. The words of Allah being, I am with you. But we forget that word. Unless Allah is with you, there is no question of having peace in any given moment of time. Remember this all the time. As long as we are living, when we have peace, when we have that salam in us, it is because Allah says, I am with you, and I hear Him, and I abide by Him, and I accept Him, and I honor Him. All these things are there, but we become intoxicant to such an extent that we are unmindful of it and forget. And we believe that I am enjoying my life because of my health and wealth. In everyone, this sort of ungratefulness has gone deep into the mind that I am living out of my own intelligence. I am happy because of what I have earned. I am enjoying my luxury because of my own intelligence, because of my own health, because of my own wealth. And because I have that credibility, I am enjoying. I have all the ability in this world to carry on with this sort of luxurious life all through my life. And it is taken note of by the soul, by Allah. We believe that from this moment onwards, not forgetting that Allah is with me, without His mercy, I am not going to enjoy a moment's life in a day or throughout my life. If this thing we have in our mind, there's no question of suffering at all in all our lives. Every single moment of peace and health and wealth I am enjoying, please remember I am with Allah. Allah is so considerate that He is giving from Him His word that He is with me, and He makes the word happen truly. So I am enjoying my life in peace. Peace is the final victory we gain in this world. Apart from peace, you don't need anything in this world. You may be having a world of wealth. And in addition to that, with it, another part of the same wealth and all the potentials that the earth is having in its possession for the well-being of human being. When the torment from Allah comes to you, that means when He leaves you, when He abandons you, or when He allows you to live your life as only a test for you, not helping you, you will feel a sudden misbenefit and your misdeeds befall you. Of a sudden, you will not be able to bear. At that moment of time, you will call, O Allah, O God, you will call upon your God. That is the time we should understand how a moment before we were not at all afraid of anything, and suddenly within a moment I was so much of trouble and cried out to my God for help, and the God instantly comes to you. All these are the signs that without godliness in you, you cannot survive. Why? Because the peace is lost. When the peace is lost, totally your heart is struck. Your heart is under attack. He calls it a massive heart attack. Mind you, the peace is lost. Your health is there, your wealth is there, peace is lost. Physical health is not a parameter for your survival. Your wealth accumulation is not an index for your life to continue, but peace matters. When the peace is disturbed, any disease will overpower you, and the diseases are hovering about you. Never for a moment be without fear that you will be living forever with whatever luxury comfort you are leading now, with all this presence intact, you are going to live forever and further on from this moment onwards without Allah's grace and His presence being with you. So, believe in Allah, believe in your God, all are same. Believe in your God. Whoever is here as your God is unseen. Whatever name you call your God, if it is here, unseen. The unseen one is only one, not multiple. When you see things, they are multiple. When you see nothing, it is one. So believe in your mind and then believe in your soul. Nothing can be seen. There are no two minds, there are no two souls. So believe in your mind, mindfully. He is soulfully yours. God is there. He is soulfully yours. He is the one who is guiding you. He is the one who gives you the faith and belief. He is the one who is instituting to you what is going to have come next and what you need next. It is not anything else which gives you the requirement of the next moment. There is nothing but God who prepares you for your future and who administers, inspires in you as to what you should do the next moment till your last breathing. So believe without His guidance, without His talking to us, and His intuition and inspiration is very much essential for me to continue my life by the moment. So believe in your God. Don't believe in your knowledge that is in your desire. Desires are not for tomorrow. Wishes are there for tomorrow. Desires are to be hastened that you may acquire it. But wishes you cannot hasten. You can wish for it and wait for it in belief and in patience. Cannot hurry about because you do not know where it is and what it is. I want a peaceful life, for example. Only those who have lost peace in their mind will know. No amount of money, no amount of men can search for you. However fast hastening you are towards it, it is not there as a thing. It is already there. You have to gain it by believing in the one, the God, who will provide you that peace. And from Him alone that peace is there, and from no one you can find it. Peace is the prime goal. Peace is the starting point of my life. Peace is to be endeavored to retain all our life until the life ends, and peace is the triumphant end goal, which we will not allow it to slip away from our mind from our every moment of life. We may have so much of problems, but a little amount of peace must still be there, and Allah will retain that peace forever from 1% to 99%, leave alone 100%. Even if we are loading our burden on our backs 100%, there is 101% of peace starting a new life for us. So believe in the peace. Without peace, our life is not rejuvenated. Without peace, our life is not refreshed. And without peace, we are lost in our life, though we are young, hale, and hearty. And mind you, when the peace is disturbed, we are dead. And the medical people will call it heart attack, 100% block, all three arteries. Or this is stroke, brain stroke. Our limbs will fall. Heart stroke, you will fall dead. With all this in mind, you will go forward towards achieving that peace. And that will be the firmest and finest goal. Even if you lose your health and wealth, you will not lose that mind to settle in peace. And then you remember only Allah. Chapter 30, verse number 29. Most of us are wrongdoers. This is how Allah starts that verse. Why? They follow their desires and they don't follow the wish that they must retain peace at any cost. At any cost. So read chapter 30, verse number 29. Those who wrong themselves, follow their own desires, whatever they have lived through, whatever they have seen physically as to how the people are living in a flamboyant way, in a luxurious manner, as pretentiously as possible, as a show thing. They only show to others that they are leading a good life. If you want a good life, see if you have peace in the heart. See if you have helping tendency. See if you have no enmity towards anyone. See in terms of you have no jealousy. See you are beneficial to others without an element of envy in you. See if you have kindness. And when you have done a wrong thing, see if you are repenting and seek forgiveness from the people against whom you have wronged. All these things matter if you want peace all the way, all your life, till the end. So, don't follow your desire. Desires means physical. Wishes, it is giving soothing to the heart, to the mind. That carries you forward ahead of all those people who follow their desires. Be wishful of the future. When you wish for something, it has got nothing to do with the material matters and men and their affairs. When I wish for something, it has got no size, no shape, no form, but it gives so much soothing to the heart that is only from Allah, and He guides you as to what your next goal, the unseen goal, is. The unseen goal is my intelligence. The unseen goal is my inspiration. That I want to poise myself high above everyone's physical life. Physical life is so burdensome. If you go for the metaphysical life, if you go for the inspirational life, then all these worldly materials and affairs become so soft and so abundant, and it is so much abounding you even before you go for it, because He is the one who is giving you the succor. He is the one who is providing you all your provisions, physical provisions. Without your knowledge, there is no way that you can procure your own possessions. In that knowledge, God's peace must be there. Then you are procuring. If you want that peace, you have to be humble before the people. If you want that peace, you have to be humble before the people. That is the strictest ordainment from Allah. If you are so careful that you will not go headstrong and you have compassion for others and you show your mercy as God is merciful towards you, oft returning to you for all the wrongdoings and mistakes that you do all your life. without his trace of mercy, without his element and an element of his compassion for you. There's no question of peace in you. Without that peace, you are crestfallen. We're all, to a certain extent, peaceful. It is because of His mercy, not because of your earning, not because of your children, not because of your people and relations, not because of your wealth. Keep this in mind. But all the time, you are thinking about accumulation of wealth, how to accumulate wealth. Surely, the very sense we have that we must accumulate our wealth for the next day. Now it's the night time. For the next day. The next day has gone rot. It's already withered. The more you are thinking about earning of wealth for the next day, the more deterrent is the word of Allah. That deterrent is you have no peace. Your sleep is disturbed. When you get up in the morning, you are tired. These are all the indices, the parameters by which you will understand is instant. Now I have to seek forgiveness from my God, not the external God sitting inside the constructed structures. So believe Allah is there with you, the unseen God is there with you, and you wish for the good, that good is peace, and you impart peace to others. In return, you gain peace from Allah. Because you have not asked any question today, the more important subject I have started, all this while I have not started today. Chapter 30, verse number 29. Don't be a wrongdoer to yourself without knowledge, without intelligence, without intuition, without guidance. Do not follow your desires. Anything material is your desire. Anything non-material you wish for, it is God-given grace. Always keep in mind, for example, you have all the wealth. Now, seek from God, I need a wealth that no one can ever possess in this world hereafter. Or no one has ever possessed in this world before. So this becomes unseen. A health also that no one has possessed, that means unseen. And I want your grace. When you seek grace from Him, even if you have mastered all the wealth in the world and another in addition to that, also when you possess, it is not sufficient because you are able to count. One more fold, two-fold more, three-fold more. You are able to construct. You are able to number it. So you go beyond numbers. This is the only time when you go beyond numbers, seeking from Him, you are in oneness with God. You and your God are alone, face to face. That is the meeting. When some sense of desire is there, I am away from Him. When the desire is lost and become wishful, 100%, I am with Him. And that is the stage when we'll be having the Iman, when we'll be possessing the nearness of God, when we are so sure that God is preceding and I am following. and God has taken hold of my hand. So we fear Allah all the time. We have not come to that level, but we wish for it. Now that we wish for it, God is so near to us. He is so intently hearing us. He is keenly watching us, and we will not be allowed to go astray even to a degree from the straight path. Allah's words are true, and fear Allah all the time because we follow our desires, knowingly or unknowingly. We follow our desires. So follow Him, be repentant, and seek refuge in Him. Unless you guide me, my repentance is not going to work. Why you don't guide me? Because even in my repentance, I am desirous of so many things. In that desire, I have envy. I want to stay headstrong, hard-hearted. My compassion for people have gone, and I listen to you very scarcely, and I don't bother to fear you. But still, you have forgiveness for me. You have mercy upon me, and your favors I am enjoying ungratefully. Still, you have not left me totally go astray. But there is warning signals from you. I suffer quite a bit. I am losing a lot, but still I am pursuing without knowledge. That without knowledge I am pursuing is an indication I am following the unseen. I earned so much of wealth, but I lost everything. Now I am blindly pursuing. But blindly pursuing is without knowledge. I am pursuing towards acquiring something good for me. This is the mercy of Allah. This is the favor of Allah. You become wishful with your knowledge and desires. There is a wishfulness in your mind. You are able to grasp it. What is known to me, I am following desire. Now I have lost my wealth. I want wealth, but I don't know how to. I have no clue at all where to proceed and how to acquire. But still I am proceeding. That is towards the unseen, believing that somewhere I may hit a jackpot. Of course, you will hit it. Again, only to lose it. Because Allah gives you some guidance because you followed something that you do not know, unseen. There is a wish for you. At the same time, there is a lots and lots of desires also there. So you will gain to lose, and you will lose to gain a minimal. This is our life all the while. Why and how, despite our desires, which is disliked by Allah, I am able to acquire with all my efforts and endeavors, hard pursuing the worldly wealth. So in every single aspect, you will understand how we are surviving, and that survival is only hand to mouth. Allah allows that survival. But if you really want to lead a splendorous life with full of colorful spectrum, don't believe in your knowledge, but believe in the wisdom that will take you to the ultimate relief, free from all emotions and stand steadfast high upon the peak of peace. Allah is sufficient for us. If only have the patience with perseverance, without hastiness, without desires of becoming people with all the haughtiness and proud behavior. Minus it when you are nothing, Allah gives you more. So try to lead your life with so much compassion and bowing before people. Show your kindness to them. Spend from whatever Allah has given to you for the relief from their sufferings. If you have no money or if you have no intention of parting money, at least speak to them kind words. Visit them, speak to them with kind words. Allah is with those who are kind. So simple to lead your life. You may be suffering from diseases. That doesn't mean that nobody should say a good word to you, a comfort for you. It is the easy way. Allah doesn't expect your money. Money cannot bring you health and health. Money cannot bring you peace. But your nice words and kind words and playful words definitely will give them the peace. When you see a sick patient, it's not necessary that you must give relief to the patient, but give relief to the mind. Pray for them, speak to them, and give them the good words, and instill in them the belief and the truthfulness about God, who is speaking to them even before you say to them, do not worry, have peace, God is there with you. All nice words, give it to them. Allah will reward you for that. And will reward them also the more and more you speak to them. If you don't follow this, you are doing a wrong thing. You are doing sinful acts. Be careful in your life that Allah should not desert you, should not abandon you. Whom Allah has deserted, abandoned, there is not a single one to bring them back on the saddle. Their life is very, very unstable. And there is not a helper for them, not even a protector for them. And there's not a helping friend for them to give them a word of consolation even. Let us be very careful in our duty towards God. Easier life, a standard life. Be repenting, have some fear for God, and guard yourself from losing out on mercy towards others. And don't become hard-hearted because of your continued life and caring for the mankind. Start spending from whatever you have for the people who are in desperate need. Give consoling words. Enough that you are having a great companion in the friendship of Allah. He is your close ally in your life in this world. And he will be forever your best companion in the trade you make here for your physical life also. So that is chapter 30. verse number 29. If you have any doubt in this or wherever you need clarification, please ask. Of course, it's a deep subject. I don't want to rush through. No doubt at all.
Doctor, relevant to this subject, you are asking Anufiti, doctor, or any other verses.
First, relevant to the subject. After that, you can go to it.
I think this is very clear, doctor. You explained in detail.
Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah. Now you can ask question. Concerning Tuesday's class, we have talked about hijab. We have talked about personality development and motivation. We have talked about physical diseases like cataract and all. And so many subjects we have talked. In that, if you have any questions, you can ask. And apart from that, everything is clear. You can ask any other question also.
Doctor, 62.9. 62.9.
That's right. Yeah.
Oh, believers, when you are called for the congregation on the day, decided to strengthen alliance to Allah, leave your trading and hasten to remember Allah. That is better for you if you know.
So, what's your question?
What does this congregation mean? Means Juma prayer, anything like that? What does it mean there?
How many people are there now in our Zoom?
I think 10, doctor. 10? More than 10. More than, no, I don't know, doctor.
No, it's around 45 participants are there.
45.
Is this a congregation or not?
Congregation, doctor. Yeah. Yes, doctor.
Is this the day we have already decided to congregate or not?
Yes, doctor.
Is it a Jamaat or not?
Yes, yes, doctor.
This is the day of congregation. We are called for to address, understand, to communicate and to join together as Jamaat. So we talk about Allah, to strengthen our Iman in the path of Allah. We would like to enlighten us concerning His nearness and guidance and protection and help. And this is the prayer. Prayer means what we need from Allah, right?
Yes, doctor.
So what we need is what we have discussed today.
Then anything special about Friday, doctor? Like, because Friday is like Friday for Muslims, Friday, Christian Sunday, like that. So anything like that, doctor?
It's a congregation day. Today happens to be Friday, but days ago yesterday it was Tuesday. That was also a congregation day. Is Friday is important, or whatever day we have fixed for communication about God, a congregation day.
Whatever communication, whatever day fix for communication, doctor.
Yeah, it can be Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, barring Friday also. This is a Friday. You have made it a customary day, a made it a ritual day, and nobody is going to pray there. Nobody is communicating to you about Allah. In any of your Friday, have you heard the Imam communicating such news about Allah to you?
Listen, doctor.
Any of your Friday prayers, when you attend the Jummah, have you heard your Imam speaking and communicating about Allah to you?
No, he normally does a khutbah as a general, like
Khutbah means what?
like on various subjects.
Is it for read again 62:9? Why we are coming together as Jamaat?
60-9, doctor.
Yeah, read what for we are joining together.
To speak about Allah.
So various subjects are speak about Allah.
About Allah, doctor.
Have you heard any Imam in any of the mosque speaking to you about Allah on that Friday Jamaat?
No, doctor. Yeah, they used to tell about society, issues in society, or
Society or Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam?
doctor.
Speak about society or Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam.
It only if, no, but see, I don't know Arabic, but when in India, when I go to some mosque, they normally they will have different subjects. About
So they have
sometimes
left
about
the subject. They have left the subjects and they have jumped on to various subjects.
yes,
All right.
yes, doctor.
So this is Jamaat. The purpose of 62:9 served there or not?
No, doctor.
So that's a waste. They had wasted the Jamaat, right?
Yes, doctor.
For whatever Allah wanted you to join together, they made a laughing stock of 62:9. Even those who have gone to Mecca, those who are living now in Qatar or wherever Gulf countries, can they say that they are speaking about Allah to you? And whenever
doctor?
there's a congregation, whoever is living in Mecca or Qatar or Dubai or wherever in Gulf countries, okay,
Yes, doctor.
can they say they are talking to you about Allah on the Khutbah day? It's not a question
Yes.
of talking, it is for communicating to one another.
They will say Juma Mubarak. That's it, doctor.
So it will be a laughing stock or not,
Yes,
considering
doctor.
the essence of 62:9.
Yes, doctor.
So is it considered as a Juma prayer or something else other than what Allah had intended?
True, doctor.
If the congregation, each one must have the ayat of Allah. That means the sign of Allah they had witnessed in their life, turning to Allah and calling upon Him. So I must have my own sign, you must have your own sign, and then there's exchange of signs, the eyes of Allah. That is congregation. Not talking to a crowd of people, and one person is talking and going, all that is unnecessary. All the other people are keeping quiet. Without the sign they have, they cannot come there to communicate. It is only to spread the sign of Allah. They come there. All those people who come there, they must shut down their trade, and then they come there only to say what they have earned from Allah. For a people who may need such signs for their own building up of Iman, and their signs will build up my Iman. So there's an exchange. That is congregation.
Okay.
I come there for congregation to give my experience with Allah, and you come there to give your experience with Allah. Not like a livestock, we will be just accumulating there, like cattle, and then spread out. So is a race going to Juma?
Understood, doctor.
Any other questions?
And 11:114, doctor.
Yeah.
And be constant in Allah's remembrance at both the ends of the day and in parts of the night. Surely the good deeds do away with the evil deeds. This is good tidings for those who ponder. What is that? Both the ends of the day and in parts of the night, doctor. What is it?
At the end of the day, night starts.
Okay.
That's a different world. You are entering into the world of Allah now.
So, doctor?
The day breaks, Allah allows you to live a life of your own. Mostly night is peaceful, giving you rest. And all the way, your morning, daytime, life is exhausting and tiring. You eat 3 times, right? You eat 3 times,
Yes, doctor.
but still you grow tired. You
Yes,
eat
doctor.
nothing in the night, still you are refreshed.
Yes, doctor.
To show you the signs of Allah, when the day breaks, Allah wants you to remember Him and say to Him, "Oh Allah, you made my life easy in the night. And likewise, you make my life easy during the daytime. Don't leave me to astray." So remember the night's benefit in the morning. So Allah may value your gratefulness that you seek His help to make daytime as beautiful as the night before. When your daytime ends, the night starts. Seek from Allah to erase all your worldly knowledge and lead you to a better life. The night life is coming. And ask Him to show all His signs before you so that your next day morning, the breaking up will be so splendidly beautiful without a trace of expectation, without a trace of urgency, no hastiness, but all the way, all through the day, you will be peaceful and gain much of what you had not experienced before, which you had not expected, all in a good way. So, both ends, before it gets dark and before it gets bright, remember Allah. And in the parts of the night also, you become wakeful. Remember Allah more before you fall asleep again. You understand this now?
Remember Allah in the sense, what is, you have to say any ayat or what is it?
He has given you a peaceful sleep. Suppose you go to bed at 9 o'clock, sleep up,
Okay.
and wake up at 11:30. That 2 hours time is peaceful.
Okay.
Remember Him. He gave you the peace. He gave you the sleep. And there is no appetite. There is no need for food. And that peace you maintain by remembering Allah for what He had given for the 2 hours. And then you fall off asleep. And then you get up again morning 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock. When Allah wakes you up, you don't have to get up. When Allah wakes you up, you remember Him. It is so difficult to remember Him. For the peace He has given to me.
Yes, doctor.
And the morning time also, you can remember up and down, so that the peace is maintained, better maintained at least. Do you understand 11.4?
Yes, doctor. Yes, doctor.
It's not the ayat that we are remembering, memorizing and remembering. It is the peace He has given to me through my turbulent affairs during the daytime. And sometimes mentally I am tortured in the night also by shaitan. After that, Allah drives away shaitan and gives me peace and gives me a good sleep. And in the middle of the night, He wakes you up again and you remember Him thankfully for having given that little sleep. Okay?
Yes, doctor. Jazakallah. Understood.
I'm audible to all of you now.
Yes, doctor.
Yes, doctor.
Anything else? If you are not clear, you can ask me again any number of times. No problem. Maybe close. Salam to all of you. Salam.
Salam, doctor. Salam. Jazakallah. Salam, doctor.
Thank you, doctor.
Salam, doctor.
Salam, doctor.
Salam, doctor.
Salam, doctor. Salam, doctor.
Salam, doctor.
Salam, doctor.
Salam to everyone.
Salam, doctor.